Hey, how you guys doing? I am Juan. Um, Today, Saturday morning, Saturday evening, I want to make a video and share with you guys um, a video called. I'm gonna title this video and explain to you everything about this title and uh, speak to you guys about this subject. So the subject of the video is why we need more Christianity in the United States and in all the countries in general. Why we need more Christianity and why we need more discipline. So I am a Freemason. I am a Freemason church leader. I am a Pope. I am a Jehovah's Witness Freemason church leader. I know about the All-Seeing Eye. I know about the All-Seeing Pyramid from the bottom to the top. I know a lot of stuff. I can tell you a lot of stuff that can help you, and I can tell you a lot of stuff that can distort your mind. Where when I came to find out of the stuff, I wanted to commit suicide, and my mind wouldn't take the information in. I just couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe it. But I am not going to share things that are going to distort your mind. So in this video, I'm going to speak to you on why the subject is why we need more Christianity in our country, in ourselves, in our personality, from the White House to the Senate, to all the counties, to the Congress, to cities, to like even little kids, to TV, to absolutely Christian mentality, how Christian mentality is going to affect mankind. So Jesus Christ gave us a law. Jesus Christ gave us commandments, and that's to protect, to love ourselves, to love our wives, to love our children, to discipline our children with God's obedience and God's laws. So loving your body is taking care of your body, avoiding drug use, avoiding alcoholism, avoid having unmarried sex with a person that's not your spouse, that you might end up getting some type of sexual transmitted disease, or you end up having a kid. You're not going to be able to even take care of him or be there for him. So why do we need more Christianity in ourselves, in our personality, and in the government? So what's going on with the USA? Why is the USA gone mad? Basically, USA has gone mad. There's marijuana stores everywhere. There's gun stores everywhere. There's been massive shootings all over the USA. There's all kinds of drug addicts. There's all kinds of prostitution taking place in the United States. And people, all this stuff that goes against Jesus Christ, it has affected everybody's emotional state of being and their personality and their mindset. It's a big pyramid. A country is a big pyramid that affects everybody inside the country. So let's say you start a nation. You start a nation with Christ mentality. So the first thing you're gonna do is, as a servant of Christ, you're gonna think about, okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a police station, right? I'm gonna build a police station. I'm gonna educate my police officers. I'm going to buy their equipment. I'm gonna have them enforce this law. We're gonna make this law. We're gonna make this law. That's usually what the White House and the Congress does. They make laws. They have a certain mindset to obey Christ and do Christ's will. So they start building as Freemasons. They start building according to Jesus Christ's commandments and law. So what does this Christian do? This Freemason who's a Christian, he's going to build a police station. Then he's going to build a hospital. Then he's going to build an orphanage. And he's going to keep everything in place. This leader is going to keep everything in place. He's going to make sure there's no drug addicts. There's no gangs in his city or in his country. There's no prostitution take place. Everything that goes against Jesus Christ is going to affect your pyramid. So your country is your pyramid. So you have to obey Jesus Christ and keep your pyramid clean from all this stuff. So everybody's emotions are human and humble, and they stay godly. So why did the United States go bad? The United States got mad because it went mad because from the top of the pyramid to the bottom, it just got completely distorted. You have dirty music, you have drug use, you have prostitution, you have strip clubs, you have gun stores, you have demonic movies, content glorifying gangs, glorifying drug use, glorifying dirty stuff that distort man's mind. So what happened to the USA? Well, the USA fought the crime, fought the criminals, fought the drug dealers, locked up the prostitutes. So it was a constant fight the United States had for a long time trying to correct this stuff. And the media was more careful about what was on TV, the music they played. So all this stuff affected everybody from the little kids to the bottom to the adults. Little kids grow up listening to dirty gangster music, so they grow up and you turn them into gangsters. This has affected the United States more than you can think. This is called Freemasonry. So why do we need more Christianity? Because Christianity teaches you to be heroic. Christianity teaches you to be brave. Christianity teaches you to give practically, even if it's possible your life, give it up for others, to benefit others, to help your brothers, to love your brothers, to respect your brothers. So this mentality is going to affect you and everybody around it the same way it affects the White House, the same way it affects the Senate. It affects everybody. And this discipline, Christianity, creates beautiful, heroic, emo feelings. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to grow up and I'm going to save people. I'm going to grow up and I'm going to fight the crime. I'm going to grow up and I'm going to fight the wildfires. I'm going to grow up, I'm going to pick up all the pets from the street. I'm going to open a animal hospital. I'm going to open an orphanage so I can help all these little kids that don't have parents. So all these good emotional Christian feelings were beautiful emo feelings. Emotional. You create these feelings inside the entire country, the entire nation. So everybody's feeling emo. When your pyramid, your country is Christian from it starts from the top, from the White House to the bottom is Christ-like. Everybody is feeling these beautiful emo feelings that create the feeling of bravery, like being a hero, being lawful, fighting wicked, fighting crime, fighting demons, standing with Jesus, standing with angels. So that's why the United States has gone mad. They completely lost their mind. It's like Lucifer came in and took a hold of everybody, and everybody lost their humbleness. They're greedy, they're rude, they're disrespectful, they're wicked, they're evil, they're the type to shoot you from the back. They have a gang mindset. So that's what's going on. I'm telling you this as a Freemason, as an illuminated Freemason church leader, Jehovah's Witness church leader. So that's what's going on. That's what Freemasonry taught me. And as you can see, you have movies in, like, you have movies in theaters playing movies about demonic spirits, about witchcraft, about homicides, killers, serial killers, all this stuff, all these movies distort your beautiful emo feelings. This being a pimp, being a player, hookers, drugs, guns, gangster, all this stuff distort your beautiful mindset that God gave you, that Jehovah God gave you and Jesus Christ gave you. And they taught you to be like this. So all these beautiful feelings disappear. They disappear. you're not going to feel that beautiful, loving, caring feeling towards others. All you're going to feel is hate. You're going to feel hatred. You're going to crave drugs. You're going to be completely distorted from what Jesus Christ originated you to be. As you notice, I don't know if you've noticed, little kids have a very beautiful, light personality. They're very kind, they're sharing, they're humble, they're innocent. And as they get older, they become malicious. They pick up drug addiction, they get into gangs. They distort mankind. Their mind gets distorted. Mankind's mind gets distorted. So that's why we need more Christianity. Christianity affects your mindset, your thinking, your personality, your goals, who you want to be, where you want to get. Christianity is the most, a real Christian, you could compare a real Christian with someone who got his high school diploma, who's in college and has a university degree, has his bachelor degree. Christianities are the biggest of all. Christians are the biggest of all. Real Christians, and it takes years of studying. I would say about a good 6 or 7 years of Bible study to say where I got where I'm at. So I didn't get where I'm at over 1 or 2 years. It was from the age of 3 years old till I was 15 years old. So Christianity gets into you after about 10 years of you being a Christian. You become one heck of a person and one heck of a Christian. So that's why we need more Christianity. It's affecting everybody. It's affecting everybody around us. Like, you see a person walking out here. Let's say you're here in your house, right? I'm sitting here in my house. I'm in my window. I have my door open. There's a lot of people living everywhere. So Christianity, this is how Christianity works. The person walking by, that person you see walking by, either he's a hero, or he's a gangster. That's the difference. That person that you just walk by, he's walking, banging, he's a banger, he's gang banging, or he's a hero. There's two. He's a hero, or he's a gangster. Like, there is no other persons around you. He's a Jesus or he's a devil. And even if you don't believe in Jesus and you believe in aliens or you believe in the Big Bang, you most likely land on being a gangster because you have a sense of recklessness and you have a sense of disobeying Jesus Christ. So that turns you automatically into a gangster. So that's what it is, bro. You have a lot of gangsters in the United States. You have gangsters everywhere instead of Jesus Christ, instead of heroes, instead of police officers, instead of heroic police officers. You have gangsters walking around everywhere with a gangster mentality. And you not just among the men, but you have gangsters in the Senate. You have gangsters in the White House. You have gangsters in the Congress. You have gangsters in the county. You have gangsters in prison. You have gangsters everywhere. So what happens to all these beautiful emotions, these beautiful feelings? They disappear. Why? Because there's nobody that's real. That's a real Christian. There's nobody in the White House who's a real Christian. There's nobody in the Congress who's a real Christian. There's nobody in the county who's a real Christian. So what? They say, fuck it, bro. Like, you have the most disgusting and wicked people running the government. So that's the title of my video. Why do you need more Christianity? And this is reality. This is coming from a Freemason who's a Christian and who's a Jehovah's Witness. I've learned a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, I can tell you stuff to help you and heal you and turn you into the best Christian you can be, or I can tell you stuff that's going to distort you and you won't even be able to sleep and you won't be able to live because you won't comprehend why. Why? Because I went through it. It took me a while to comprehend, and it took me a while for me to understand and take it in and freaking say, you know what? I'm just going to accept what it is. And I've thought about it for years, man. I've been learning masonry for 6-7 years, man. And every day I keep learning, and it's a beautiful thing, man. But that's it for today. And that is my video on why we need more Christianity. Amen.